Howdy, peoples. This is Roshan Brown. I am here at the University of Pittsburgh. My preceptor is Dr. Michaelis Hogan, and my specialty has been for the summer orthopedic surgery. As you can tell right now, I am in the laboratory. It's a basic science lab. Nobody's here currently, it's just me. Because I messed up on an experiment and I need to get it done, so I stayed late. But I got it done. That's why I'm making this video. This video is my reward for finishing the experiment. But to get to it, I guess my overall thoughts on my experience in the intervention. And I would have to say, overall, it has been very positive because I see now what a very hard environment or a very demanding environment can do for like a person's work ethic. Of course, there's always going to be a balance there, but I feel like in the place that I'm at, which I'm doing mostly research now and not as much clinical or OR events, that it has been a very rigorous process, to say the least, in terms of the hours that you have to put in for reading papers and then getting your own project and leading your own project and, getting familiar with the lab and, all kinds of different minute things that come up, but they're still all important. So what I would say for the intervention, the biggest thing, the most positive thing I would say would be the environment that they create to mold me into somebody who is capable of doing research and capable of doing proper research. One or two highlights for my summer. Definitely the biggest highlight has been, so it was after my second or third presentation here. So give a little bit of background. Every Monday from 9 to 12 or 9 to 11, around there, my PI, Dr. James Wong, who is the vice chair for the orthopedic surgery research department, he has a lab meeting where all of his lab employees or faculty and students meet, and we just basically talk about papers that he assigned or things that we found interesting. And so typically he gives 1 to 2 papers per week, and we have to read, synthesize, and make a PowerPoint presentation, essentially like a summary. And I think that allowed me a lot of creative input on it. And as a result of that, he told me that, or he extended an invitation for me to be a part of his lab long term, which works out for me because I go to the University of Pittsburgh, and this was my site for the intervention. And so I'll have to say that was very validating, to say the least, and that's why it's one of my highlights, because it showed me that I can work hard and I can be knowledgeable on something, but I can also put my creative spin or give people insight to how I think about things through how I present information. So that has been my highlight. Unexpected surprise or challenge. This was this was one of the unexpected. I would say unexpected surprise and challenges. Right now in the lab, because I messed up. I was here since early this morning. As I said before, it's 7:30 right now. Nobody's here, but I messed up on a couple of experiments because I feel like I didn't put enough thought into the design previously, and so once you start or get going, it's kind of hard to just shut everything off. So I had to kind of do a little bit of trial and error and make sure everything was okay. But I got it. That's why I'm making the video. I got it. Or just to let you know. It's not a fake. I got it. So everything's going good with the research now. But yeah, it's been a very big surprise today, or challenge actually. Also, to another challenge was when I was doing. It was like a volunteering event at the soup kitchen, and like one of the dudes or one of the people that were getting food got really aggressive because I wouldn't give him an extra bag of food. And I was like, hey, you gotta wait for like everybody else to at least get one round of food before you get like 2 bags. And he just went off the wall, and I didn't know whether to like restrain him or I wasn't gonna hit him, but I had to like, it was gonna be a situation where I have to defend myself. Um, but eventually he kind of calmed down and went to the back of the line and waited like 5 minutes. But that was, I would say, a challenge because I didn't know the exact manner in which to react. But it worked out in my favor, well, in everybody's favor. So I guess what it means to be, because the prompt is, what does it mean for me, from my perspective, to be a part of the Ent family? And I would definitely have to say that being a part of the Ent family means that you are always going to have a network, and not just any network, a sound network, a supportive one as well. And I'm speaking not just from what I've read online about Ent Dimension, but speaking from how I see my peers interact in the GroupMe, for example, and how we interact and how we interacted in person with each other. And I would say, it's a very tight-knit group. Everybody is very open with information, and nobody's hiding study materials. Everybody wants everybody else to succeed. And so I feel like if you're going forward with that mentality, then nothing but positive things can come from that. Also, too, why I say that it's a sound network is because I'm not sure like what the criteria they use to choose people for the Nth Dimension, but I can tell from looking at my peers, speaking with them, and just interacting with them, that everybody has very unique characters. Everybody has different work ethics, and like everybody has like different things that makes them unique or creative in some way or another. And to me, it's very interesting that you have all of these different people under one roof. So for me, that's what it means to be like kind of a part of Nth Dimension. Somebody that's creative, has work ethic, and somebody who is diverse, who's different, who's gonna provide different things. And secondly, kind of why I think Nth Dimension is important, like on a more grand scale, so to speak. And came up with this analogy. Just bear with me, but this is how I think of it. And so, what I feel like Nth Dimension is basically traffic, right? And so you have the traffic of opportunity, and then the traffic of hard work. And Nth Dimension is that intersection where they meet. And so, two possibilities of this. And so, well, the idea is that if we get Nth Dimension to on a larger scale and provide it for more people, such as what I feel like my cohorts have been, which is that creative and different and providing different things, is you're gonna get like basically a larger intersection. And where do you see large intersections? Is in big cities where big things happen. And so I think that Nth Dimension, if we do get it large, then it'll be more of a representative of where creativity comes out of, from this intersection of having this opportunity to do the things that we have done over the summer, and pairing it with people who have good work ethic to kind of fulfill what we've like set out to do. And I feel like creativity is something that is invaluable. I can have all the knowledge in the world, but if I don't know how to put it together in a unique way, then I feel like it's useless. And so I feel like Nth Dimension could be a hub for creativity if you pair these things, hard work and opportunity. And with that, guys, thank you. See you later.